Welcome to the second part of our interview series. Today we continue our conversation with Stephen, delving deeper into his initial experiences and the disturbing sensations he felt upon moving into his apartment. Stephen, thank you for continuing to share your story with us. You mentioned experiencing poking sensations in your feet and later in your buttocks when you first moved into your apartment. Can you describe these initial sensations and how they affected your daily life?
Sure, Joanna. When I first moved in, I noticed a poking sensation in my feet at night, which made it very difficult to sleep. I kept adjusting my feet and tried propping them up on various pillows, but nothing seemed to help. Then, when I sat in the living room to eat a meal, I felt the same poking sensation in my buttocks. At that time, I didn't think it was anything devious. I just assumed the apartment was poorly built, and vibrations traveled very easily through the structure.
That must have been incredibly frustrating. What steps did you take to try and alleviate these sensations?
It was very frustrating. To try and counteract the vibrations, I bought 2 large ventilation fans that vibrated and made more noise than average fans. I pressed them against my chair, hoping they would override the vibrations I thought were causing the poking sensations. It seemed to help somewhat, but in retrospect and after experiencing similar issues, I now realize the offenders might have been using an electromagnetic pulse machine. This device could either contract my muscles or expand my blood vessels, making it feel like someone was tapping me.
To better understand Stephen's new insights, we reached out to an expert in electromagnetic fields and their physiological effects. Brian, based on Stephen's description, what can you tell us?
Stephen's initial observations of unexplained poking sensations could indeed stem from various environmental factors, including structural vibrations or electromagnetic disturbances. The fact that introducing new sources of vibrations, like the ventilation fans, helped alleviate these sensations suggests that the original source was likely electromagnetic. An electromagnetic pulse machine could cause involuntary muscle contractions or affect blood vessels, simulating a tap-like feeling. Such a device might use ultrasonic transducers, electrostatic charges, or focused magnetic fields to create these sensations.
Stephen, it's clear that these experiences have significantly impacted your daily life. The realization that an electromagnetic device might be behind these sensations is deeply concerning. We understand that these intrusive experiences can be both physically and psychologically distressing.
Your detailed account highlights a worrying pattern of invasive harassment. It's crucial to consider protective measures, such as relocating or installing Faraday cages to shield against electromagnetic interference. Reporting these incidents to local law enforcement is also an important step in safeguarding your privacy and security.
In this second part of our series, we've uncovered more about Stephen's initial experiences and the possible mechanisms behind the disturbing sensations he felt. Stay tuned for the next part, where we will further explore the implications of this harassment and discuss potential solutions and support systems for those affected.